Alright everybody, welcome to the NEL. My name is Mont. Thank you for joining me tonight. We have a lot of great players in this one, and of course I am joined by nobody because my co-caster, my partner in crime, and my John, well, he's decided that he's going to go ahead and take a break and head to the bar. So tweet at NYJohnTV and make sure you tell him how displeased with him you are, because I certainly will. He didn't even have an admin ticket. I'm just kidding. That was my fault, actually. I'm the one with the admin ticket, so apologies, everyone. Apologies for last night as well. My power decided it was a good idea to go out. I'm just like, well, that's kind of freaking annoying. It's like, I literally was on Skype. I was like, guys, 20 minutes till I'm casting. Hopefully there's a good game up, and then big thunder and lightning storm comes in. It's just like, ha, fuck you. That's not happening. And I'm just like, oh, well. Oh, well. Yeah, right? Why does John have a life outside of Dota? What the fuck is that? That's lame. That's whatever. I'm just jealous. Anyways, looking at the picks and bans right now. Well, we can talk about them in a second, actually. Let's go over the players, because there's a lot of players in here. There's a lot of players. There's a lot of players. We've got Mason, Mojo Stormstout, TC, Fogged, and Infinity. They're going to be on pseudo Team Dignitas on the Dire here. There's a lot of Dignitas players, but
Radiant team
well, two in actuality, but that's fine. On the Radiant side, we've got 1437, Fear, Universe, Arteezy, and Beataz. Of course, Arteezy has to be Wiz Khalifa. He's the only person I'm pretty sure that has, like Mason has right here, wrong name. So,
Radiant team ban.
I'm gonna just call him out. Just make sure that he knows that, oh, that is my bad. I am not as set up as I thought I would be. Boom! Mic's on, hopefully. Let's turn this all the way down. Apologies, friends. And let's do this. Look at all of my cool council commands that I use. And by all of them, I mean two. You're missing all of the picks. Whatever are you going to do? Boom! Alright, looking at it. Abaddon, Visage, Nagasan for the Dire, Dragon Knight, Gyrocopter, Jakiro, and Nature's Prophet for the Radiant. I really like the first pick, Dragon Knight, just because it shows confidence. They're like, yeah, I mean, we probably wouldn't have this banned, but I want to pick it anyways, unless something happened in the past 2 days that I'm not aware of, which probably could happen. Looking at it, I'm pretty surprised by some of these bans, sort of, but not really. The OD ban, Darkseer ban, the Anti-Mage, the Storm Spirit on the Dire. The Radiant are going to go with the Bat Rider, the Alchemist, the Life Stealer, and the Razor. Actually, none of these bans are all that surprising, except for maybe a Storm Spirit ban, but that can happen any given day, considering the heroes in the pool. But yeah, I mean, these three heroes, actually these four heroes, I mean, this is a team of try-hard Dota right now. This is a lot of try-hard. It is going to be very tough to kill anybody on that team with a Photic Shield up. Of course, Naga Siren Sleep as well. So it's going to be tough to initiate if you're on the Radiant side. The good thing is they have the split push from Nature's Prophet. Just be like, hey, I'm all over the place. They've got Dragon Knight, who does a lot of damage early on if he can win his lane, which I'm assuming is going to be mid. We'll see if Arteezy wants to play that. Honestly, mid Dragon Knight's one of my favorite things to play as of recently. He just dominates, and he's got a lot of freaking good... I mean, just Breathe Fire is pretty damn good early on, so... But you already know, though, so I guess that's that. And we'll see one more ban coming out as the Spirit Breaker does for the Radiant side. The Dire side, well...
5 seconds remaining.
I don't know what they're going to do here, but looking at the teams right now, no carries necessary for the Radiant. They just need another support. Looking at the Dire here, they've got 2 supports, a carry, maybe another support, unless that's a farming Abaddon. I think it's a farming Abaddon. One of these heroes is a farming hero. You decide which one. I'm going to go with the Abaddon. Feel free to say you're wrong and you're an idiot. I'm fine with that. It's just like any day that I play Dota. So while that's all happening, I want to read off the top 10 for you. Currently in the lead is, unsurprisingly, Arteezy, who's at 1548, who I swore he said that he was taking a break from Dota. Maybe he was just, like, playing on a team or something. That's probably what it was. Sleazel's at number 2 at 1526. Mason's at 1464 thereafter. Fear's at 1416. He's number 4. Snaking is at 1416 as well. He's number 5. Warden at 1391 at 6. TC at 7 with 1337. That's awesome. That's legit. Alright, well, whatever. KZZ's at 1333 at number 8. Mojo Stormstout with 1311 at number 9. And Yugi, of course, is at 1294 with 10. And then it kind of devolves around there into the high 1100s. So it's a pretty tight group here. And, well, that's not really surprising. I am kind of, I'll admit, I'm a little surprised we see this many players in a game, which has happened before, but it's just like, the fact that we're seeing it so consistently, even up into the second week, is almost, it's such a good sign, just because I knew a lot of people played IXDL before this, in the Invite League, once it was, of course, I guess, brought back by Broodstar, but you didn't really see Fear here often. There were a couple other players that didn't play. I don't think 1437 played that often. Beat certainly didn't play super often. I mean, there were a couple players around that, you know, just decided to say, I don't really think IXDL is a good platform for me to, I guess, be able to practice on. And sometimes it's not, as we've seen in previous games. But, you know, they're sticking around, so obviously that, you know, they think that they get some sort of practice, or at least they just have fun playing this, which is really all that we want, is for them to have fun, for us to have fun. But you really don't care about that, I'm sure. You just care about getting into the game, and so do I, because guess what? We've got some casts for you tonight. I don't know how many. I'll treat it like, you know, anything else I do. I'll see how I feel after the second game. Maybe get some alcohol in me. That's probably a good idea. I'll do that probably in between the next game.
5 seconds.
It's always more fun that way. It's more fun for the viewers as well when I'm a little lubed up. That sounded so wrong, dear God.
Time.
Oh, random. What is he doing, NECROLYTE?
Radiant team pick.
What happened? So, is that an actual NECROLYTE pick? I don't know. I don't think that. You know, I don't really know. I'm not sure if that was intentional. It should random you at the end if you have no time left. I think it randoms, so I don't know if that's a legitimate pickup or not. That's true, Vitor. That's a good point. 1437 could not play because he was in China. Of course, the ping issues there are rather frustrating as hell. But now he has time to... I mean, he's been around these guys forever, so it's not a surprise that he's playing now. I mean, he's been, of course, playing in the NA scene for quite some time. Even since before Mouse Sports, probably.
10 seconds remaining.
By probably, I mean definitely. We'll see if we actually get into this game here. I mean, people are taking a long time to pick their heroes. They're just like, well, do I really want this hero? Do I really want that hero? Yes, you want that hero. So I can't actually really introduce anybody yet. He did random? Dear Lord.
For battle.
All right. Thank you, Mike, for asking them what I couldn't. Wow. What a guy, Mason. Mason going man mode. I'm going to agree with Universe here. I think that's, you know, even if they have almost 0% chance to win this game right now because of that pick, I think it's a real stellar move on his part. What a guy that Mason is. Speaking of Mason, the Dire side has Infinity on the Weaver. What a Weaver. We'll see MSS on the Visage, TC on the Naga Siren, Fogged on the Abaddon. Mason's going to be on the NECROLYTE. He'll take the bullet for his team and just say, it's fine, I'll play this hero. And I shouldn't say Mason's manly, I should say he's super kawaii, considering he is the owner, founder, proprietor of Mason's Hentai Playhouse.
30 seconds.
What a team that is. On the Radiant side, Fear's going to be on the Gyrocopter. Beatus is going to be on the Chikiro. See, 1437 on the Chen. Damn, this is a try-hard lineup if I've ever seen one. Arteezy's on the Dragon Knight mid, and Offlane Universe Nature's Prophet. Dear Lord, this game is... Alright, if they win this game with a NECROLYTE, I'm just going to, like... I don't know what the hell I'll do, but it's freaking ridiculous.
With me.
The battle begins.
Look at that. 39 Dignitas pennants. I like it. Excellent. Let's see if we can get up to 100. Come on, guys. You can do it. All right, looking at, what do we got here? Dual lane for right now. In fact, it's going to be 2-1-2 here for the Dire. So this is going to be difficult because Fear's going to have Beatas helping him out. 1437 will be in the jungle. So he can roam through and try to get ganks. But actually, this should be okay for them right now with, of course, this laning composition. And I like this. We don't see 2-1-2 a lot, but it's pretty good. We'll see MSS mid on a Visage. What? Alright, awesome. I mean, I've seen a farming Visage before, but not in mid. It's a kind of a tough matchup, especially since Arteezy went Breathe Fire first, and there's no Soul Assumption just yet. Not that it's going to take long for him to get it, assuming he doesn't die or give up First Blood. Oh my gosh, Mike. Jeez. Wow. It's okay. He's allowed to do that. It's his league. Looking at right now, Mason's in the top lane. He's actually got 3 last hits ahead of Fear, who's got 2 right now. He's Mason will have a better time up there against Universe. It is only 2 people up here, however, so Universe can maybe get away with a couple of crazy plays, like a few kills or something like that. But you can already see TC, who's on a support role that he doesn't do very often, is taking some damage from those tree ants, and he's just like, these trees are hitting me. The trees are hitting me. That must be the freakiest thing in the world. Have you ever seen the picture of the Omni Knight getting surrounded by the trees in the forest? It's on like 4chan or something, I don't know. It's pretty neat. It's kind of a cool picture. It's just like he's like Omni Knight's like freaking out as if he's like tripping balls or something. He's like, what's going on? 1437 here in the jungle is going to get a Darktor Warlord, Summoner if you will, and that's going to be good to lock down some of these heroes. I don't know if they have any sentries. Knowing Beatus, he probably does. He's pulling currently. Nope, this camp is blocked, so he actually doesn't have sentries. We will see 1 sentry on the Chen right now. He's going to throw it right up here, make sure that this is not warded, this is not warded, this is not warded, right over here, that area. That's a little bunny rabbit on the minimap that I drew, incidentally. Illusion Rune top, we'll see who grabs it. Right now, mid lane is going to be going to the Visage. Somehow, Arteezy is getting outplayed by Mojo Stormstout on a Visage. And Arteezy says he can't see his map. I don't know how that's happening. That's a problem that you should probably fix. You can pause and reconnect. I mean, that's a thing. I am confirmed 4chan reader on occasion. I don't read B, though. That shit's garbage. And always has been garbage. Fear's going to take a miscoil and some Geminate attack, and, well, he's sitting right now on roughly 12, 13 last hits, so he's doing pretty well for himself. If this Abaddon can get levels fogged, I'm sure can make some huge plays with Photic Shield. I mean, that's just such a damn good spell. Hey, I'm going to disable you, but guess what? I've got a Photic Shield, so that's not happening. It's just like, oh, great, that stun I just landed? Nah, don't worry about it. That's a good question, Mike, but honestly, I don't know if it's really going to matter at this point. 13 to 11 is the last hit score in the mid lane, and it's still early on and it could change, but I think it's a pretty nifty score for MSS. We'll see if it can continue on here. He's got Soul Assumption, but it's not going to matter if Arteezy doesn't do any damage to him. Actually, it might, as he's got 2 charges here. He's going to throw up the Grave Shield as well, and just the right clicks alone, and he's only got a Null Talisman, which provides him a little extra damage as well. The thing is, Arteezy's not ranged. That's the problem. When he gets level 6, it could be devastating, but now the TP coming in from Universe, looking for a potential pick-off now on, of course, MSS. There's the Dragon Tail as well. There's going to be a Sprout coming up. Yes, he's going to trap him. Arteezy, there's the Breathe Fire. Is this going to be First Blood? Soul Assumption going. MSS, he's got to get out of there. He's not going to. First Blood for Universe. And a nice TP, but down to the bottom lane, there's a dive. Infinity, Weaver taking a lot of damage. Disjoint, Beat is chasing after him. Is he going to get him the catapult? Is he going to get vision? Yes, but Infinity can Shikuchi away in 3 seconds. The Ice Path, it's going to land, and it's going to get the kill. What was he doing? Infinity, you fool. Oh, Beat is. You're right to flame him. Give him that flame.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
That's right. I forgive you, Infinity. Yep. Excellent. That's a Breathe Fire going. I mean, that's a good nuke, but not nearly as good of a nuke as Soul Assumption is with, like, max charges. Arteezy with a Haste Rune, looking to dive. His attack animation, however, is just a little too slow until he gets those treads going, and that, of course, is going to be a quicker attack speed. 1437 coming with the Ursa Hellbear Smasher, excuse me, looking to try to push this bottom lane at about 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Infinity's going to roam in with the Aphotic Shield. That's going to go. He's going to take a lot of flat cannon damage. Is he going to go down? Yes! Beat is going to grab the kill with the Dual Breath. Now TC TPing in with the Riptide. Not enough, however. The Hellbear Smasher doing some decent job there with damage. And Fog now going on Fear. Fear taking a lot of damage. One right click, that'll grab a kill. Fog, he's in some trouble. Universe TPing in. There's another kill for Universe. He's always there. He's always there looking for kills. Now a TP back from Infinity, and we'll see if they want to keep going on this. Looks like they want to chase after Universe. He's not going to be able to get locked down. He's got, of course, that Sprout available if necessary. And it's 5-2. And, I mean, Mason's already calling GG. Let's keep a GG counter for the amount of times Mason calls GG in a game, because we saw a lot last time around. We'll see if he can get up there with, like, 10 or so. I don't blame him, however, with, of course, that random, unfortunately. I don't know if that was his fault. I mean, he's the drafter, so I guess it's probably on him. So all of your flame to Mason. I don't know if he's got a Twitter, but... Infinity just is, he's just the positive reinforcement for that Dire team. He has died twice, however. And that's a problem. They've gotten Fear once. No, they've gotten him twice, actually. So that's a mistake on my part. I thought they've only gotten him once. MSS level 6 now. He's got a Visage Familiar going, and that's ridiculous. You usually don't see that at 5 minutes and 58 seconds of the game. Now, they're chasing after Infinity, who's got dust on him. Fog's going to throw up a nice Aphotic Shield. I don't know if he should go back into this. I mean, Aphotic Shield's good. I don't know if it's that good. And now that we're pinging on Arteezy, Visage Familiar went down. Did not stun Arteezy, or it might have, but he's going to back off. He's got this Dire Ward here, so Fog's not able to get in close. Now they're chasing after Infinity again. Ice Path. Excellent Ice Path from Beatas. Well done, but it's not going to be enough. Dual Breath's going to fly. Universe is trying to TP out. Is he going to make it? It doesn't look like it. Yes! How? No! No way. Fears... Well, he's got a homing missile. He's got level 2 flat cannon, level 2 rocket barrage. He's not going to go in, however. They realize that there's a lot of heroes here. TC, Familiar's roaming in as well. 3 heroes on the Dire, looking to maybe make some action happen down bottom.
Is under attack.
Arteezy now. Grave Shield up. Looking for bottom rune. Not there. Actually, he's looking to ward. Right there. Bottom lane dive. Infinity just walks casually into the jungle. Beatas is somehow not caught out. Now he is. And now TP rotation's coming in from the Radiant side. Infinity's going to get away. Flat Cannon going to do a lot of damage. 1437 is here. He's got Hand of God, by the way. Fog now looking to dive potentially. There's, of course, level 2 Test of Faith. He's getting blocked in. Fog, no. There's the Dual Breath. The Aphotic Shield will keep him alive for just a moment here. Ice Path again from Beatas. Fog looking to go down. Yes, just barely. Beatas going. Hand of God flying now. The Visage Familiar still chasing. Infinity looking to maybe wrap around from the side. Beatas realizes he's getting caught out here. Familiar's going to go down. Try to regain health. There's the Sentry Ward. Well placed from Beatas, realizing that Infinity can come around from the backside and take him down. Now Beatas might head back home. He's still kind of at half health. He should be okay. Call down going on Infinity. Sentry Ward's on the ground. He's got Shikuchi in one, but no mana for it. He will in about 30 seconds. He should be able to get out there, not chasing him around. 1437 has no mana to use a Test of Faith, so he'll be okay. Meanwhile, a huge dive on Arteezy, who is dragon formed up here. Fog is here with Mist Coil. He's got a Aphotic Shield as well. Stun on MSX. There's the Aphotic Shield. Arteezy in some trouble. Soul Assumption. Creeps get the kill. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Apologies for my beatboxing. I don't know what I was doing there. Wow, he actually got this tower. I didn't even notice that. That's a big deal. You would say that's an Aosin type move.
Bottom tower is under attack.
1,500 experience lead, 2,000 gold lead. Everything's looking pretty stellar for the Radiant.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Their smiles are radiating. Boy, boy, as TC gets caught up with an Ice Path. Dual Breath call down. TC cannot song. He's dead. Easy kill for Fear. With the help of Beatas with an Ice Path again. I gotta say, every single one of those Ice Paths has been on point. And I was rooting for him to lose, too. Damn it. What a player. Mason now with Reaper Scythe. He's level 9. He's got some decent farm. He's got 68 last hits. I think he realizes maybe the only way to get back into this is if he just farms for a straight hour. I mean, he might be the only person at 9. In fact, he is. So he's just been playing PvE Dota. Getting ready for that raid boss. Farming up. Getting his items. Midas is going to go for Universe here. So that's going to be pretty hard to deal with now. Fantastic dropout, but you might want to do that like in chat or in the IXDL client. I'm just no flame, but we like to keep the alt chat for flaming and ridiculous comments. Oh no, I feel like
Dire's top tower is under attack.
You're welcome, everybody. You're welcome. I really don't. I'm just kidding. That's not true. Infinity, I think you're dead. He knows that. I don't know about... Oh, actually, I do know about that. That's a good move, actually. He's going to get some gold from that. That's a Reaper Scythe. NECROLYTE's going to grab that kill. They will get a TP from Universe, so they cannot kill him. Unfortunately, Arteezy's just like, well, I guess that happened. They're going to, of course, lose that bottom tier 1. That's already gone, so I don't even know what I'm talking about. Net worth right now 4,700 for the NECROLYTE. RTZ is the next up at 3,800, but that should start to snowball for the Radiant relatively soon with, of course, the tier 2 tower. Cooldown's going to go. TC isn't going to get hit by that one. Flat Cannon's going to go, but really not going to do too much damage. Nature's Wrath's going to fly out as well. That's going to push this back even more. They're going to fort the top tier 1 tower. They will take it, but I don't think they'll be able to TP back and defend this tier 2. In fact, definitely not. So Ring of Basilius up, I believe, on Fear. Yeah, Ring of Aquila, which was turned on, so that's plenty of armor for them to, of course, push and take that. 11 minutes into the game, the tier 2 tower already gone. There's only one tier 1 left. The Radiant Dire, are going to make some moves through the jungle and perhaps look for a potential pickoff somewhere, but it looks like the Radiant want to keep going here, and TC is going to get caught out. Test of Faith. I'm not sure what he was doing there. I think he might have thought they backed, but I think he thought wrong. Oh boy. Oh god. That's a TP from Mason. He doesn't have Reaper Scythe, however. He's going for that mech, not surprisingly. That's a pretty standard item on the NECROLYTE. We'll see when he wants to go after that. Sure, some intelligence item. Rod of Atos. Rod of Bulba, or Owie, whoever. Rod of Maut, it's my rod now. Ice Path, MSS, Infinity. Infinity can time-lapse, he definitely will. There it goes. A lot of damage used on him, however, it was only just regular spells, including the Dual Breath and Ice Path, which, I mean, Beat has got a lot of damage, but Fear taking a lot of damage. Is he going to get out? No, the Familiars and Mason are going to grab that kill. Reaper Scythe's going to go. Beat is going to go down. Double kill for Mason. All right, they're turning it around. We've got a game, but RTZ and Universe will combine up to take the top tower, and that's pretty good. Can you imagine RTZ and Universe combining? Like Voltron or something? God damn. Our powers combined. I'm Captain Planet. TC's farming mid. Yeah, I think that's an accurate statement, Lost. I think he definitely... Well, I mean, he's up here now, but I don't know if that counts. 9-6. Experience after that last fight is even. It's still 5,000 gold lead, so they've got a significant lead. Universe is going to TP out just in time, and there's no way that was going to be stopped unless TC caught him out and threw up that ensnare, but I don't think that's going to happen. Or it didn't. Well, it didn't happen. So. Death Pulse is going to go and hit RTZ in the face. He's got his creds. He's going for that Shadow Blade next. That's your standard Dragon Knight build. He'll also try to grab drums as well. So Treads, Drum, and Shadow Blade is pretty much, I guess, core for your Dragon Knight. For some reason, I'm an idiot, and I used to always go Phase, Drum, Shadow Blade. I still won games with it, because that hero's pretty broken against people who don't know how to play against Dragon Knight mid, which is win the game as much as possible early on, and then try not to lose when he hits level 6. Grave Chill's gonna go. We might have a fight mid. Centaur Khan, Ice Path's gonna fly. Mason in some trouble. Song of the Siren, nicely done from TC. Nobody can fight this now. They'll back off. This isn't their fight. They need, of course, pick and choose. But now coming up from the side is Fear. He's got his call down. He'll throw it up in maybe a second. They're all bunched up. There it goes. Mason gonna get hit with this. Death Pulse first. Now MSS. Mirror image from TC. Fear is actually in some trouble. Reaper Sight. He's gonna go down. TC in some trouble. Hand of God too late. Death Pulse again. Mason's still alive. He'll be able to throw up another Death Pulse in 1 second. Can he make it is a question. Yes. Centaur Khan is gonna go down. MSS. Theophonic Shield from Fog. Beat is looking for a kill. He's gonna get one. It doesn't look like it. Miss Coil. They're gonna grab 2 kills here, and somehow the Dire turn it around. And Mason is got maybe the luckiest pickup with that NECROLYTE. It shouldn't be working this well, but it is. Infinity's coming on through. God, 1437 is. He should be dead. God, he should be dead. One of the clownier games I've seen so far, but not quite as clowny as the game yesterday, or 2 days ago, excuse me. Ike's Mike on that Magnus. A lot of fun watching. Of course, there were some other big team fight heroes as well, but he was the one I remember standing out and just making some big plays. And there was a couple of call downs as well from some other player. I don't remember who. My memory's not what it used to be. Nice. Thanks, Tejas. You're the man. Alright, 64 Dignitas Penance here. Can those penance lead them to victory? Infinity and Fogged are counting on it. MSS. What's up, buddy? He had a really good early start. He's level 10 now, so he's still up there, but he's kind of falling off mid. Of course, Arteezy's got a level advantage on him. Still 1 level of course, the Grave Chill. And the rest into Soul Assumption and, of course, the level 4 Gravekeeper's Cloak, which I actually like a lot. I really like that armor. Is it not day 9? Is it day 8? It's not day 5, is it? No way, it's day 5. All right, maybe I'm just adding up days and that don't exist. I don't fucking. It's been a week, Mike. It's a week because we started last Thursday at midnight. So it's been at least day 7. Yeah, we started Thursday at midnight. I'm positive we started Thursday at midnight, or I guess Friday morning, if you will. So it's either day 6 or day 7. But I guess, I mean, because I didn't stream yesterday, all right, that's fine. That's fine. I guess that's fine.
Dire's middle tower.
Day 9. Well, I just wanted to shout out the professional StarCraft caster, who I'm actually a big fan of. Maybe that's it. Okay, well, alright. Mike, you win. I'll change it or something. You know what? I'm not even going to use day numbers anymore. It's a useless format. It's a useless format. I don't even know how to name these things half the time, so I come up with clever names for the titles. What am I going to call this? Surprise NECROLYTE pick? Turning out to be useful? Something along those lines? I'm going to ask the chat. Chat, come up with a name for each one of my casts. Go. Shout out to Tejas, aka Killin. Great guy. Good question. I don't know how this is a tournament game either, but it is. And it's a good one. Arteezy up in the top lane. Experience, even, gold, 5,000 lead for the Radiant. It's a lot of gold. As the Midas is done for Universe, it's going to be a Shadowblade next, unless he wants to go a surprise, Nature's Prophet, Battle Fury, new meta. Please don't do that. Abaddon, Fog. He's excited. His sword's up in the air. He's looking for a potential chase. Kill target on Universe. He can try to TP out. They might have locked down for him. He's going to get in the trees. There's nothing they can do right now. He'll get out. There's no stuns coming through. TC didn't have enough room. And just, I guess, a nice pursuit coming out from the Dire, but clearly not enough. They got to bring their A game on. I already have a Mason GG name for one of mine. I can't have another one. Dear Diary, Mason called GG today. It was excellent. Down bottom lane, Fear throwing up his call down. Infinity taking a lot of damage. Flat Cannon's still available for that Gyrocopter, but Infinity's got time lapse, he's got everything. I mean, he's not too concerned. But the call down as well is not really that big of a deal to waste it. It's down for, what, 30 seconds now? It's a pretty good ability. Chen has been pretty effective. I think 1437 has done a really good job on that Chen. It's not a big surprise. I mean, he's a support player. He plays those heroes pretty often. And Dire won a Roche. They have some vision here, however, for the Radiant, so they should have spotted this out. No dropout, Dota. It's unacceptable. I'm just kidding. Medallion. TC getting central stomp. There's no way that the Radiant can take this fight. They're thinking about it. Beatus can throw an Ice Path in there, but I don't know. It's still pretty low, and they're going to take an Ice Path to the face, but that should be an Aegis maybe. No, Song's going to go. TC had that just in case, and they cannot. They'll get it in time, but just barely. Now they're going to look for a fight maybe. Beatus has got to back off. Fear, and Snare's going at Beatus. He's going to be the first and maybe the only to fall, but looking on the backside, here's the Radiant. 1437's here. A lot of damage flying. Dire taking a lot. They already used their mech, I believe. TC trying to TP out. Is he going to make it? Yes, just barely with the miscroll, but Fog will go down. Now Mason's still alive. Arteezy trying to do damage to him. 1437's here as well. Infinity says, I'm out of here. Fuck this. Mason, no! It's alright, they only lost 2 though. And the Aegis. Oh, maybe not. Maybe more. Infinity's got... Oh, God. I was like, he's got no time lapse, but he can shoot Coochie away. No, he can't.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That's right. That's a good point, everybody. In case you're wondering, there are multiple viewpoints of this game. If you'd like to go and see Fear/TC's point of view, they are streaming live on Twitch as well. If you want to hear commentary, I'm the only one, I believe, in this game. There may be another. I'm not 100% sure. Grant generally does do some casts. Capitalist as well, I believe, and maybe some other casts like Banderez. So you can follow them on Twitch as well. I believe Grant actually can't stream for another day or so because I showed some porn on his stream or something. I don't know. I think that's what he said. Not porn necessarily, but just an inappropriate picture, which is a very Walmart Grant move. Then again, he did have some sick highlights against Arteezy, which you can also see here on Twitch or on, of course, our newer page at youtube.com/neoda2. Of course, enough calling out our YouTube page. We see 1437 getting ensnared and probably dying. Yep, that's a kill for Mason. And because of the change to Reaper Scythe, he will get credit for that kill, even though, well, he didn't really... I mean, he contributed... Yes! Excellent! He did it! He went out of Atos. Awesome. I'm so happy. It says Dignitas because either Fogged, well, I guess Fogged wanted it there. There was a Liquid one earlier on last week with Mike and I believe Bulba on the same team, and they had about 100 pendants, so I guess Dignitas has to step it up. Come on, fans. Is the Weaver huge? Infinity, what's going on, buddy? Well, he did die a couple of times down in that bottom lane, so... The experience lead starting to, and gold I suppose, starting to get out of hand here, and the Radiant are really looking strong. And they had a really good early game that Dire did with Mason on the Necro. It's just not working out for them. And now they're going to get a courier kill. That's adding insult to injury. I'm going to play in one of these games, and I'm going to get like a double kill, and I'm going to have an item to my name someday. I want it to happen. I want Moth something tournament Lance or whatever. Or like an Omni Knight item. I wouldn't even care. Who's buying components to Atos? Tell me. MSS? Yes. It's the Atos team. I didn't even notice that. That's clever. Fear. Now, doing some damage. There's the BKB. They can't take him on now. Mason has nothing against this. He's got right click, but really that doesn't matter. His Reaper Scythe, I believe, goes through ultimates, but it doesn't do any damage. And I'm not 100% sure about that, actually, so don't quote me. MSS taking more Black Cannon damage as well. Beatas getting 4-step up in the high ground. I think that was his own 4-step. Excellently played, Beatas. Song of the Siren going from TC. They realize they can't fight, but they're running out of time here. I mean... It's troublesome. What can they do against this kind of fight? And, I mean, Fear's only going to get, of course, more tanky. He's only going to deal more damage. Same with Arteezy and same with Universe as well. And, of course, the support's getting items. That's also a big deal. Beatas, if he can get a Veil up as well, that's a problem. Meanwhile, you've got Infinity, who does a lot of early game damage, but is going to kind of fall off here. I guess Naga will start doing some damage, but he's going to be played primarily as a support anyways. Abaddon, he's pretty much good throughout the game. And Mason, I don't know what he can do. Ah, excellent. I was right about the Necro. Good. Now I don't look like a fool. Or do I? Fog going in hard on Arteezy. The ensnare up as well. Fog's going to get Ice Path, however. Aphotic Shield not available. He's got borrowed time. He's not going to use it just yet. It's going to go in maybe a second. Oh, thank God. That would have been the worst feeling in the world. Phew. Dodged a bullet. TC. MSS. Excellent Ice Path. Macropyre on the ground. Arteezy with the Aphotic Shield. There it goes. Damage. Nice Reaper Scythe. This Arteezy going to go down. Yes, Death Pulse. He's the first to fall. Arteezy. But now Fear going hard on MSS. He can't grab the kill just yet. Fog. Borrowed time. Fear's in some trouble. Is he going to fall? Yes. TC's still alive. Infinity's still alive. They'll, of course, fend off this attack. Beatas, despite having some of the best Ice Paths I've seen in a while. This game he's going hard, but he just can't do enough. Arteezy getting focused. I mean, I'm surprised. I guess the Death Pulse is just too much for them to do damage through. I'm not sure what's happening, to be honest with you. Obviously, Aphotic Shield Miscoil as well is excellent. Of course, the mech coming out as well. I'm not 100% sure. And that's really all there is to it. I don't know if I'm happy. I'm just excited. I'm not like... I mean, there's a lot of good people. A lot of people I would consider friends on the Radiant side. So it's not like I want them to lose. And it's not like I want the Dire to lose. Well, somebody has to lose, and I honestly don't give a shit who it is. I just care that it's exciting. I mean, I would like to see Mason come through in the clutch. And be really, it's the true underdog story. Mason, the NECROLYTE. Dear Diary, today I picked NECROLYTE. And I won. That courier, however, is not going to be so lucky. Beaters gets it. He might die for it, though. Worth it? Question mark? This probably isn't gonna work. What?
Middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Uh-oh. Infinity. He's silenced up. Time lapse not gonna happen.
An honorable demise.
Oh, now they've alerted to the presence of a gem carrier. That's Mason. Guess who else has a gem? One beat is. So, I guess if anyone was watching this game at the beginning of the game and they said, and I asked you, who would have the highest net worth at 25 minutes into the game, I'm sure most of you would probably say anybody but the NECROLYTE. And if you said that, I'm sorry, you're wrong. We're not comedians, fan. I don't claim to be a funny person. I'm really good at talking very loudly about video games. That's about it. Well, we're not going to go there, PhD. That's something we don't want to talk about. I do kind of want to point out something, that if you're watching a game with there's something I really would like to have available, and I'm not sure if Valve can make that available in some sort of separate client, but I always find that half the fun of these games is the interaction with chat, and I'm going to go on a little tangent here. So if you're watching a ticketed game, you know, from Dota TV, I'd like to be able to see what you can say. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. You can always come in Twitch chat, but that may be more of a nuisance to you. I don't really know if you want to be in Twitch chat, so just throwing that out there. I didn't know that. Thank you, Vitor.
Double damage.
It's, I learn something new every day. Well, Arteezy, he's looking like he wants to give Mason a learning. A little lesson, if you will. Or Infinity, that works just as well. Oh, God, that's a stun coming out as well. Is it enough damage? Yes! He, of course, coordinated with Universe for that Nature's Prophet ultimate. I'm not sure if that's like a good thing. I guess that's... Oh, Mason. Well, he's got Fog here to back him off. Venus is here with a huge ice path. A lot of damage coming through. A Photic Shield silenced up. Song and a Siren just in time. That'll save Mason's life. He needs to get back home. Death Pulse is going to fly. No, he wants to fight this. Mech as well. They're going to turn this around. Arteezy, he throws up the Mjolnir. Is it going to be enough? No, Reaper's Scythe. Now on the backside. Fear's coming through as well, dealing some damage, but it's not enough. BKB is flying. A Photic Shield doing so much work. Fear's getting laid into, but not by any damage dealers here. MSS taking a lot of damage. BKB's gone. A Photic Shield again. Fogged with huge blades. Mason might go down. Soul Assumption. The Orchid. It's going to take... It might be enough to get the kill on Mason. Is it going to be? No. Everyone's dead on the Radiant side. Everybody except EG. Excuse me. Beat is. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. That was... Oh, do they have a kill here? No, they don't. He does it again. I wasn't flaming that. I misspoke. I'm so sorry. He did it. He called GG, but it's the offensive GG. That's Mason.
Regeneration.
I'm not gonna say it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I'll say it if they win. That's a Sheep's Guard.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
I would zoom in if I could. Oh, I'll disable zoom. There's no point in having that. Or enable it. There's no point in having it disabled. Who's gonna pick up the Aegis?
Immortality.
Not what I was expecting. Aegis timing is 29:30 for you folks counting at home. You can write it down in chat if you'd like. Feel like you're playing the actual game yourselves. You like need Oculus Rift or something. It's like I'm actually in the game. There we go. Alright. That's what I like to see. Get in line, Fartali. Heaven's Halberd up on the Naga Siren. Oh, gosh. You just made me realize something. I want to publicly apologize to one Forrest Anacletus, who I promised to bring along with me as my caster yesterday. I'm not sure if he's around now, but I fortunately had a power outage. It was storming here, and I did not get to cast yesterday. So, Anacletus, I'm very sorry. But I'm also not sorry because you drafted me Shadow Demon in the last IXDLO game we played, and I really don't like Shadow Demon, and we lost. And IX Mike was on our team, so I guess that one's on you, buddy. Because Sokka, it's too many good things, like, right in the same right now. It's just too much of a good thing. I mean, I'm not afraid of playing SD in regular games. In fact, I enjoy playing SD. Because that's when I'm usually playing with my friends. But if I'm playing with somebody like... I don't know, let's say I'm playing against Aosin, which I was. With IX Mike on my team, which I was. And IX Mike tells me to disrupt him, which I didn't. How am I going to feel about myself? How am I going to live with myself as a person? Let me ask you that question.
Illusion.
It was like one disruption, could have saved a life, and then he had to die, and I think he bought back, and then they raxed. It was awful. It was, God, I'm so sorry, IX Mike. I'm so sorry. Please. Never gonna play IXDLO again. Dear Lord, this chat is... These are rough. Alright, well, this game has gone to 32 minutes. It's already been one of the, I guess, most interesting opening games I've ever casted in NEL history. It's been a week, thereabouts. Experience is back down to nothing in terms of difference. 8,000 gold leads, still going for the Radiant, and I'm surprised Fear's not able to really been laying into Mason here. And I guess he doesn't have that much damage. He's only got that BKB, a Bracer, and now a Demon Edge. I don't know. I thought he would have a lot more farm than that. I'm not sure exactly what happened. He has finished up that MKB now. Arteezy's got a Shadow Blade and a Mjolnir, which he's had for some time, but Mason just continues to get farm. He's got Boots of Travel, Shiva's Guard, Atos. Infinity's starting to get some sort of farm. Looks like he's going for Heaven's Halberd or an SNY. I mean, they already got a Heaven's Halberd on their team, but why not get more? TC with an excellent pickup there. That disarm's really good for just anybody. Infinity's going to grab a kill on Fear. That's a big pickup. He's down for 60 seconds. That's a nice pickup. So he's down. Buyback is not available, so that's a problem. That's a tier 2 tower gone, perhaps. Macro Power on the ground, preemptively. Ice Path as well is going to hit on 2. Not going to do a whole lot of damage because they're not in the Macro Power. Not a big deal. We'll see, of course, Mason looking to maybe just drop behind the tower. Throw up his Death Pulse. They're going to continue to push. And they can always throw out the song if they ever feel like they're in over their heads. But at this point, without Fear there, they can't defend this on the Radiant.
Middle tower has fallen.
Excellent. What a game this is. He's starting to do some damage here. He's going to get Test of Faith right now. Mech's going to go for him. As you can see, Death Pulse as well. He'll be okay. Dragon Form, Elder Dragon Form. It is, of course, the blue Dragon Form. Arteezy already taking some damage. Infinity using that time-lapse. Universe. He's got his Desolator. Will they try to fight now? See some treants going out. Will they try to take this down? There's some damage going from Arteezy. Is it enough with that splash damage? Mason on the front lines. He's got no Aegis. He'll probably have buyback. Actually, I'm not 100% sure myself. There's going to be the Reaper side. It's going to get Arteezy. He'll buy back into the game. Tier 3's down. Now what else? Song of the Siren. TC knows that they can't fight this. At least not yet. And they'll back off. They're plenty happy with that tier 3 tower. I cannot believe the Radiant are taking this loss in stride. Remember, everybody, I am taking suggestions for what this game should be called. Give me a cheeky title, some sort of witty name, if you would. It could be a quote. It could be something clever you came up with yourself. Please. I'm looking for anything. I'm at a loss. I'm actually having trouble thinking of one. I think I had a good one earlier, but I just forgot what it was. Damn it. What happened? What was it? No, I can't. That's too cheesy. Looking like D. Fuck you, D. Hit me. We fucking lost. That's gotta be reserved for a very special game. I don't know if this is that special enough. I don't know, Lust. I think you maybe won mid against Arteezy. There's a lot of good ones I'm seeing that. It can't be like what a disaster, because the game really wasn't a disaster, I don't think. I don't know. It can't be anything like super trolly. Well, I'll think of something. The Reapist. I like the Reapist. That is kind of clever. But also maybe pseudo-politically incorrect. I'm not sure. Nothing's dying is okay. He's a fucking race car. Alright, back to the fight. Beat it. 4-step forward. Once an ice path. Only gets on one. Ghost Scepter, good call there. Call down as well. Arteezy looking for some damage. Mason taking a lot of it. They might not be able to get him. He finally dies. There he is. He's down, everybody. The Tyrant. TC will song pick up the Gem of True Sight. No, he cancelled his TP and they need to get everyone else out. I think he was just trying to say, alright, leave everybody, but they didn't leave in time. Now TC throwing up his mirror images. He's sending him in. Arteezy's still chasing right now. He's kind of low. Fog looking to maybe for a wraparound here on Arteezy. Dragon Tail's going to fly. Aphotic Shield going just in time on MSS. What an Aphotic Shield. Now more damage. Ice Path for Vita's Macro Pyre. Everybody's dying. Infinity. He's down. Fear looking for Fog. He'll TP out just in time. Another Ice Path from Beatas. The 4-step TC. No. Universe going after the Courier. TC's in trouble. He's going to fall. What is this game? My head hurts. What are you doing? What are you doing? So there's a buyback. Necro probably has no buyback. No, he does. He's back up in 8 seconds, though. I don't think they can take a tier 3. If they do, they can't take Rex. I'm almost positive about that. Well, you know, actually, I'm not as positive as I once was about this game. Fogged is silence. Borrowed time's going to fly. A lot of damage going to go. It's going to hit him up back to full health, or half health, excuse me. It's still going, as you can see. Bita's Hand of God right now. Can they take a kill? Reaper Sights. It's going to fly. That's going to be a kill for Mason. So he comes back strong.
And leave a purulent corpse.
NECROLYTE, what a hero. I'm just calling it as it is. Well, that's inappropriate. Come on, Theban. I know it's not just the Necro. I'm not trying to say that it is. I'm just being sensationalist. Fartily, that's not true. I don't even know. I don't know. It sounds like a Scooby-Doo title. Not that that's a bad thing. Thank you. I'm glad. You realize that when I'm apologizing, I'm being... Sometimes, I guess it depends on the situation, I'm being sarcastic. Apologetic shield. Alright, back to the cast. I've been talking about random ass bullshit for way too long. 5,000 experience lead still for the Radiant, and they still have a 10,000 gold lead, but somehow... Maybe they just wanted to make this interesting. Maybe they're like, wow, this is a big game, what's casting this? Let's just make this as close as possible, but actually win the game eventually. If that's the case, they're doing a very good job of it. I don't think that's the case. I'm pretty sure that they're actually just having a little bit of trouble. I'm not sure if they're playing to, like... This is an international 3, you know... They're not super focused. I guarantee you someone's, like, half eating during this game. I don't know. I don't have any insight onto that. I can't really say. Courier's back. Nothing on it, though, so it's not a big deal. So, if we look at the items right now, Mason has a decent amount of... I don't know what that was. I guess he's got boost travel, so it's not a big deal, but it kind of is, I guess. There's like an Aghanims on Chen. There's an Aghanims on the Visage, I believe. 2 Heaven's Halberds. Arteezy mentioned that earlier. He's completely frustrated about it, I'm sure. Beat is going for Veil. I'm sure he'll have that in a moment. I don't know what just happened. I hope he didn't sell that. He's going to buy up the recipe. So that's good. And looking at everything else here... Well, there's going to be an Aegis on somebody. I don't think it's going to be Mason. The Universe is going to TP top. Looks like he's just going to go straight for this tier 3. It's going to be backdoored right now, I suppose. So they're going to have to try to defend this. There's no fortification. TP's going to roam on in. And that's going to draw them away from the Roche Pit. It's not going to matter, however. Mason's going to go ahead and grab that Aegis. MSS is going to grab the cheese. And the Aegis timer is 40:28 for those of you playing at home. You know what? If some of you have Twitter, just tweet at me, at MonkDota2, if you have a decent name. That might be better. That way I can name it later, rather than having to worry about it now and write something down. So that's a Scythe of Eyes. It's a pretty big item. Any gold lead whatsoever? No, they're still down 10,000, which... I don't know about this game. I don't know who comes out on top late game. I mean, you've got... I mean, there's no BKB for Fear anymore. It's 4 seconds now, and he's used it like every fight. He's got some damage with that Monkey King bar. I just think that... I'm not sure. I don't know, actually. Arteezy needs to grab another item. He's going to be going for an AC, I believe. And that may be enough. I feel like this shouldn't be as hard for the Radiant as it is. And I feel like it shouldn't be going as well for the Dire as it is. So I don't know. I really can't put into words what's happening right now. I mean, I am, but... So, we're sitting right now. Universe has actually passed off Mason. He's at 21,000 net worth right now. I'm sure he's... Well, he's level 21. He's the highest level. No, Mason's beating him by just a level, but that can change with the Midas usage in about 20 seconds. And GPM, Mason's sitting at 555, doing pretty well for himself. He's looking for kill top. Universe is here with, of course, Friends, which is 1437, who's roaming down in this jungle. Speaking of down in the jungle, that's where Infinity is as well. He'll grab an Illusion Room. And he's got a Ghost Scepter. That's not a bad item. The Heaven's Halberd, I think this is just a purely support Weaver at this point. MSS has gotten the majority of the farm over him, and he's got an Assault Cuirass, by the way. Even Fogged, I think, has a bit more farm in terms of just his straight items. He's got a Vlad, so maybe not. But Infinity, I guess, realizing that their tri-lane didn't work out for them, maybe this was a call by Mason or someone else on the team just says, okay, go for Ghost Scepter. Just make sure you don't die super quickly. Just be in fights. Annoy them with your presence. And if you've got your Heaven's Halberd up as well, that's going to be super useful. Beatus is going to maybe have to back off. There's going to be Atos. Now the Hex up. Beatus in trouble. Death Pulse as well. Will he be able to get out? Nice Force Staff. Hand of God as well. Soul Assumption. The TP. Do they have a stun? It doesn't matter. Beatus is gone. That's not going to happen. It's not going to work that many times in a row. It was close, but no cigar. Beatus probably has no buyback. In fact, I am correct about that one. There's a lot of buybacks right now. Beatus is not one of them. There's 3 heroes in the Radiant that have it, though, so they should be okay if it comes down to a fight. Fear, he could be pretty aggressive here right now, but so can Mason with that Aegis. Now the Atos going through. Hex up as well. Can they get a kill on Fear right now is the question. Can they force the buyback? Reaper Sight's going to go a lot of damage. Fear will fall. Mason grabs a kill. Buyback into the game now. Arteezy, he's next. It looks like he also has buyback. Universe as well has buyback, but everybody needs to buyback now. Raxes are done. TC songing it up. Is it going to be GG now? Oh. No. I don't know, guys. Mike, come now. That's no way to talk. Arteezy. You just died, buddy. I feel like if you just came back to life, even if it wasn't a video game, you'd like get up and be like, I don't know if I want to jump back out into the mid lane and probably die again. But speaking of that, Fogged is actually going to go down. A nice pick off the Radiant. I guess I spoke too soon. They might have. Infinity's dead, perhaps. That Sprout was just up the high ground a little too much. Doesn't matter, though. That was a really good play by Fear to grab a double kill. Give some viewers a prize. Oh, good lord. Arteezy, Universe is here. Sprout, Mason. If he goes down, he's in some trouble. Buy back in from Fog. Arteezy taking a lot of damage. Mason, is he still going to live through this? It doesn't look like he'll have his Aegis, however, so it's not the worst deal in the world. MSS, he's going to go down. He didn't use his cheese. Why did you use your cheese? TC comes in with the song. No cheese. Mason, no, you cannot let this happen. MSS, he has no buyback. Neither does Infinity. This is troublesome. Might be a set of racks for a set of racks. Hand of God flying. Universe coming in, doing a lot of damage here. Hitting from the low ground for a second. MSS looking for Fear right now. Fear's in some trouble. Nice Ice Path again. Reaper's Sight. Fear. He's going to fall. He's got no buyback. Universe is next. This was their last gasp. Nice you guys are throwing. And, well, this could potentially be it. Vita's nice Ice Path. TC, what a juke. Mason runs right into it. He doesn't give a shit. There's the Atos going through as well. Vita's Veil's up. Doesn't matter. Double kill. Marijuana has received a prize. I don't think Marijuana deserves the prize. Why are we warning Brown? What did Infinity do? He's on your team. You won. What's the problem? Well, they didn't win yet. That's a little too early to call that. Guys, I didn't eat anything today. I'm serious. I legitimately ate nothing. That's a problem, I'm sure. One. I see one. He trolled me. Damn you, Lust.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Congrats, Axe Mike.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Is this it? Is this how it's gonna end? This is kind of anticlimactic.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I want to see a fight.
Radiant structures are
Here we go.
online.
Excellent. Thanks, MSS. Oh, Hand of God's flying now. Fear needs to fight into this. He's got his flat cannon. TC uses that song up. You can see that butterfly wanted to be completed for Fear. Now they're backing off for the Dire. I don't know. I don't think they want to fight into this. You can see, is there going to be a chase 4-staff forward? Beat is that ice path too far away. Not going to work. They're going to kill that ward on the ground. They'll push it back. That's not going to be the end of the game, but it's going to be a hint at things to come. How Radiant can come back with a miraculous play. Beatas is alone. That's an ensnare. Ghost. That was an excellent Ghost Scepter. Dear Lord, was that good. I guess it's not very hard, but I still thought it was a good Ghost Scepter. That AC really wanted to be completed for. That's not an AC. That's a tier 4 gone. The Elf Discord's on a lot of these heroes. They're not going in. There's the call down, only hitting on no one actually now. Is their fight though is the question. They'll take the tower soon. Now, of course, the Hex is up. Mason maybe in some trouble. No, he's got a lot of help. Hand of the God. Reaper Sight is flying on who? I'm not sure. Universe still alive. Mason might go down, but the cheese. He of course traded it from MSS. RTZ. He's Atos. Arteezy's the first to fall in this fight. Universe is going to be next. 4-step into, of course, the oncoming team like traffic. Fear has tears. Vita's Soul Assumption. Oh, God. It's all unraveling. And now, with a random NECROLYTE, Mason leads his team to a victory in the NEL, maybe securing his spot at one rank higher than he already is. Fantastic play. Congratulations to the Dire. What a well-played game that was. Alright. That's enough of that. It's true. Abaddon is actually, I think, really one of the relative big reasons why they won that game. TC played a phenomenal game as well, I gotta say. MSS had a really great time mid. He's got 19 assists on top of that. With that being said, I'm going to take a quick break. Going to jump into, of course, the next game in a few moments here. But in the meantime, I'll probably go AFK for the drafting, grab a bite to eat, and come back and, of course, cast the next game for you. So, thanks for joining us, guys. My name is Maul. You can follow me at twitter.com/MaulDota2. Make sure you check out neodota.com/NEL for all of your NEL action, and neodota.com just for anything Neo-oriented. YouTube.com/neodota2 is where the VODs will be at when they are completed, including highlighted and uploaded, which is, of course, done by myself and Tages as well. Twitter.com/neodota2 for when we're going live, and you can follow us on the Steam group as well, which I'm sure Tages is posting. With that being said, I'm going to take a quick break, everybody, and we'll be right back, I suppose.